What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Crew Love season finale, part 1, The Manifestation. I'm Charlotte. I'm your host of Charlotte's Closet. This is Crew Love, the very first show that I executive produced, that I put together with my team of Ink Mag Media, and this was done with pure grit and determination and tenacity, and we are definitely coming to take up more space. Crew Love is my show about different crews and different views, and that's something that I learned growing up in Bed-Stuy, that you just have to be able to maneuver in and out of any different rooms. And the magazine and the show is focused on what we're supposed to do to elevate and lift each other up. These are stories of strength, triumph, and elevation, and I feel like they need to be shared, they need to be told. And we really made it to the season finale. I cannot believe it. The part 1 is called The Manifestation. The show actually was indeed a true manifestation of my mind. Like, honestly, I'm into all things media, magazines, TV, fashion, and pop culture. And I always knew that I wanted to be a part of, but I didn't know exactly how it was going to come apart. So, here we are. Mic check, mic check. Y'all can hear me good? Mic check. Welcome to Charlotte's Closet. Al, it is my I know y'all not over there whiskey and wine. I'm talking. Who whiskey? Who whiskey? Oh, okay. Let me turn around. Oh, okay. Nobody is whiskey. No. Welcome to my birthday and brand celebration. The reason why we are here is because I am on new ventures. I have a magazine that's out. I have a monthly column. It's called Charlotte's Closet. My YouTube show just dropped today. It's called Crew Love. We got our channel with Ink Mag TV. I need y'all to like, subscribe, share. But it's not really just about me being here and doing like branding for myself. I want everybody here to walk the runway, shout your brand, talk about what you have going on. We have a wine tasting schedule in the next few minutes by Happy Cork Brooklyn Black Liquor Store. I want to say like Black Liquor Place, because liquor store sounds so hood, liquor store. But a black liquor establishment located in Bedford-Stuyvesant, owned by a black woman. We have 4 black-owned wines because I got to put my money where my mouth is. Jay said it best. I'll be damned if I drink Belvedere if Puff got to rock. So I'll be damned if I drink some old cheap wine when I know Mary J. Blige got Sun Goddess. And we got the McBride sisters. They got the Black Girl Magic. Yeah. We got some new stuff I never really heard. Love Drunk, but the name made me just want it. And we have wifey wines for all the wifey. And then we have the whiskey. As the whiskey person just walked in at the same time that I announced the whiskey. It's time and everything. And we also have a Wolf whiskey tasting. Karan right here, he's provided us with the whiskey because y'all know men don't really like wine. We're gonna do the tasting. We're gonna do a Q&A. I want y'all to go to the Nosh and Nibble station. We would prefer masks pulled up. Matter of fact, it's a mandate when you buy the food. Everybody just, there's sanitation stations everywhere. We got the wet naps, we got masks, we got sanitizer. Whatever it is that you need to keep away from men, your mouth, your eyes, and your nose, we got y'all because that's how it's spread. But I am here representing Ink Mag TV, Intellectual Ink Magazine. My editor-in-chief right there, looking like a proud mother, like she birthed me. Because she kind of did. In the middle of the pandemic, I'm not going to lie, I'm just so happy to see people in real life because I was really sick and I was really struggling. Not that I contracted COVID, thank God, but I was depressed and sick with the world, just watching everything just stop and change before our eyes. And I didn't know that that was a message for me, that God was like, yo, be still. And in the middle of one of my real serious days, she called and she said, I want you to write an article for my magazine. And then the article turned into monthly, then it turned into fashion and beauty editor, now it's Ink Mag TV, and now we just here to take over the world, and I want to raise visibility for all brands in here, everybody in here. We are so powerful. I don't think we understand the power that we have when we stand together and we like and we share and we click and we raise that visibility. Because everybody in here has the power to change the world. All we need is one yes. And I need all y'all yeses on that subscribe. I need y'all to check it out. I need y'all to get over here to this step and repeat. I need y'all to pose. We want to thank the Hip Hop Closet. This is a black-owned business by a brother and sister. They've been in business for 23 years. So you got to give it up for that. Because y'all know We say, what happened to the business? We haven't, because we never supported them. And that's how we have to start supporting one another. I ain't gonna preach to y'all, because y'all know this is the new hustle, non-denominational church of love and happiness. Y'all know I'm a reverend in my spare time, but I'm not gonna do that on this Sunday, because Jesus said, let the party go on. We're gonna do water into wine. We're gonna step over there to the happy court. We're gonna do some wine tasting. We're gonna come back, and whoever wants to walk the wrong way after get in, let me know your brand, because y'all see we got the paparazzi is here. And if you don't want to walk, we respect your conviction. We're not trying to force nobody to do anything, but I really advise you guys to say your brand, shout out, and get that moment, because we know it's Fashion Week. We bring on the clothes, and you just never know when it's going to be here. My sister's here with the merchandise. Y'all want to do something for my birthday? We got hoodies, we got t-shirts, and we got magazines. I would hope that I don't see no silver bags on that table when it's over. And I have a free gift with purchase. But please ask about the gift, because I don't want to hear nobody saying they woke up in D-Row chicken coop because they had a Rice Krispie treat for me or for whatever is going on. So there's free gift with purchase. See about it, and I'll be back to talk some more mess with y'all. I love y'all, and I'm so glad. Y'all look so good. Y'all ready for the paparazzi? Click, click. Thank you. Yeah. The Roving Reporter became me when I was out and about on the very first day of filming the first episode of this show. I had a family reunion in Brooklyn. I traveled from New Jersey to Brooklyn, my home, my heart, to a family reunion. I only had enough time for one ass hot link, 4 pictures, a cup of juice, and a baby drink to go. And then I found myself having to meet up with my favorite MUA, Gabor, Love Star Faces, who traveled to meet me so that she can beat this face to the gods. Face beat in the Uber, dolo from state to state. And remember, I told you it is hot as hell out here. I'm sweating. Now it's time to go home, change clothes, and go meet up with the official film crew, Ray, X, and Kawan. Your Roving Reporter is in the building. I had no idea I would be taping the show in front of a live studio audience. The place was crowded with OGs, young G's, and G's in between, sharing their love of cigars, giving Al Sadiq props, daps, and curious looks my way. Now I'm nervous, but I'm not nervous. But I'm nervous, because now it's time to do what I do. The lights were on, the cameras were rolling, we were mic'd up, we did a sound check, and then Al Sadiq Banks taught us cigar etiquette and life lessons. Let's take a look at one of the most powerful moments of episode 1.
Team sport is great, right? It teaches you teamwork. But boxing for me it taught me that at the end of the day, you can show me some support, but when I get out there, it's really just me. And that's how I live my life. Although I got to support everybody around me, I gotta do this like it's just me. Because when I get in that ring, it's really just me.
That canvas, it's just you.
It's just me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can cheer me up, but listen, when I get out there, my decisions, I got to pay for. You know what I'm saying? So it taught me discipline. It taught me, like I said, how to be self-sufficient. It taught me, more than anything, man, it taught me how to not quit. You dig what I'm saying? I quit one time early off. And I'll tell you the whole story. So it was a kid at this particular time. You know, I'm an amateur, of course, and I come to the gym one day and the gym is packed. It's loaded. This when camcorders was out. So you know everybody in there, the whole city is, you know, you got the camcorders. They waiting for this particular dude, the hometown kid, and he like 20. Favorite, right? He's 25 and 0. So he's supposed to spar with a kid. So everybody there to see it. So now me and this kid has the same trainer. He's 25 and 0 world, you know, he's world class. Like I'm amateur. So now the guy doesn't show up to fight, to spar him. So everybody like, man, fuck, they mad. Yo, man, damn, y'all ain't got nobody else. So my trainer, who really is his trainer, says, Al, you want to get in? So as a man, I don't want to get in, but I gotta get in. It's 100 people who heard you ask me that. So I get in. Then I say this kid 25 and 0. Mind you, at this time I'm maybe 152. This kid is 117.
Looking big about a minute, right?
No, he's only 117. He's little, frail. What? But he's 25 and 0. So I get in with the kid, and first round, I'm way taller than him, so I'm banging him with the jab, and I'm knocking him across, knocking him back. He getting frustrated. Everybody like, whoa, whoa. So now first round, I'm like, man, it's easier than I thought it was gonna be. Right? Second round, I go out. Now second round, I don't got the same steam on that jab because I've been jabbing for 3 minutes straight.
Right.
So I get to maybe 10 seconds, 15 seconds of trying to do the same thing again. I throw that jab out. It's so slow. He just stand there. He slipped the jab. He throws a left to my bread basket. The air went out like a.
Not the bread basket.
Oh my God.
That's it. That was it.
I said, look. That's all you heard throughout the whole.
I'm laughing, but I'm just visualizing it.
All the air went out, and then he turned the hook over with the same hand. Boom, hit me in the. So I grabbed the ropes. I mean, my legs like spaghetti noodles, right? So I'm just holding on. Everybody, all I hear in the background is like slow motion. How they show the movie, the boxing movie, how everything is spinning. That's how I am like this. I'm shaking, it ain't going nowhere. All I hear is, oh shit, right? So finally, the dude, my trainer, walks up to me in front of everybody and say, yo, Al, you want to go back in? And my heart, as a man, I want to go back in, but I'm up here with just a head. I ain't even got no legs right now.
That's it.
Right? So it took, it broke my heart, when I had to look at him and shake my head and say no. Right?
That's big.
So I shook my head, I say no. Now everybody oh. So, I finally grab my bag. I go in the back. I stay in the back for 2 hours. Because I'm not going back out there until all those people who saw me quit is not there. But while I sat back in those 2 hours, I said, if this is what quitting feel like, I'm never quitting nothing in my life. And since that day, I have never quit a relationship. I have never quit a business venture. I don't know when to quit because I know how quitting feels.
Feel like you don't want that.
I don't want that feeling no more. So it's to a fault. You know what? It's hard for me to stop being friends with a person because I don't want to be the one to quit.
That's transformative. I think that was a turning point in your life.
Yeah, I can't quit.
But what I can say to that story, just by listening to it and empathizing with it, you had the foresight to turn in that towel because maybe another boxer that died in the ring would not have had that foresight.
Yo, let me tell you what I told myself back there. I told myself back there, I said, if this what
drop a jewel.
I said, if this what quitting feel like, the next time I'd rather die in the ring. If that's what it feel like. To know that I told another man that I don't want no more what you got to give. I'd rather you kill me than for me to tell you that again.
That's a sombering moment. I need to recollect. Wait, I gotta recollect on that. We are highlighting favorite moments from season 1 of Crew Love, and we are now on to episode 2, which features Brooklyn's own celebrity stylist and fashion designer Fleeta Go. This is one of my very favorite episodes, not because I've known him his whole life or because I'm super duper proud of him, but because of the generational difference between he and I. And it just goes to show you that you are never too old to learn and you're never too young to teach. And my favorite moment from this episode is the mission statement of his company, Y Generation. And their mission is to protect the future. And I think that is awesome. And it shows the brashness and the audacity and the tenacity of young people really pushing through and dreaming and just being more aware and more outspoken. And this is just one of my proudest moments in doing this show. I hope you check it out. Love it. Like it. That's not what this is about. It's Fashion Week, as y'all can see, because I had to put my fashion on for my mask. It's Fashion Week.
She looking very
good. So, listen, I had to bust out the feathers, and I had to bust the feathers out for the level. When he say he coming, I never know what I'm gonna get with. I may get, a little sparkle, and you bought some pieces today. This is the project.
Yes. So these are my latest mission statement T-shirts from my pop-up shop. I had them. I did the pop-up shop on my birthday. That's the date that's on the sleeve, and it has the mission statement in the back of it. I can read it for you.
Yeah, I would love that. Yes, I would love that. We're gonna get Black Mirror read your mission statements. Read the mission statement.
Mission statement. This is basically signifying my brand, basically. So it's the cultivation of our generation's political, technological, and artistic experiences. We are the experimental generation, ignoring the norms of our forefathers and moving to our own rhythm, genuinely seeking out our passions, with our monetary value being of major importance. The goal of our agenda is to protect the future by any means necessary. Education and cultivating the power of our peers and youth is what allows the gears of our agenda to run seamlessly.
That's what I'm talking about. Now that I take a moment, like, this boy. This is what it's about. Because it's one thing to have a brand and to sell a shirt and to do something like that. It's a whole other thing to have a mission and to live it out in a purpose, exactly, and intent. Because this is what's called intention. Because as you set your intention with your mission statement, everything that you have right here is already written. Once it's written, as it shall be. You already know. Once it's written out, the universe got it, and this is why you're catapulted to these new heights. You know, I got my own brand too now. Don't sleep. My brand is Crew Love, and it just represents all my crew. That's why the name of the show is Crew Love, because I have different crews from across the globe. Like I have different crews. I got my designer crews, I got my killers and my $100 billers, I got my legal crews, I got different crews. So that's why the name of the show is Crew Love. And I'm your Roving Reporter. I go from place to place, catching people in their natural habitat and letting them tell their stories, bringing realism to media and preserving like our visuals, our words, and our stories. Because I think even though we have this Instagram and all of that, social interactions sometimes get lost and things get lost in translation. Because if you're looking at your IG, you see they think you're just a turnip king. Nobody's thinking like, hey, he had a whole mission statement. You see that? It is the cultivation of generations, political, technological, and artistic experiences. Black creators, like that in itself is just should be moving. So when somebody see you, a young kid, they want to join, they want to design, they see that protect the future, they feel like, damn, he's for me. And one of my always I say, you're never too old to learn and you're never too young to teach. And that's why, I feel like I feel seamlessly from generation to generation. I'm moving and not. We are going over favorite moments of episodes of Crew Love Season 1. We are now on episode 3, which features Delight, that is CEO of Megamind Media, film producer, author, teacher, motivational speaker, and the light that is Tressa Azarel Smallwood. This is actually one of my favorite episodes. I mean, all my episodes are my favorite, but each episode has something different. And this one is just so bossy. And I love it because she is such in service to people. And I think that's why she's so blessed. And she just really just spreads her light wherever she goes. There's so many projects and there's so many messages of motivation for Black women. And just to show that we can do it. And I think my favorite moment is how we started. The energy that this interview started with just made me know that I was in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing, talking to the right person. That she has so much knowledge to give, and I hope that you soak it up. Only tastemaker, game changer, CEO of Megamind Media, Miss Tressa Azarel Smallwood. Ooh, I wish I could have like streamers and graffiti and glitter. Just throw it all over your way. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Charlotte, for having me. Listen, as you were talking, I was like, is she talking about me? Okay.
I had more platitudes. It was just too early to give them all. I like to base them out. Like I like to, I had so many more. I was gonna say like game changer, movie person of the month for DC, author, dream chaser. Like I have so many.
I thank you so much, sis. I thank you so much. Listen, you have always been so amazing from the day that I met you. Always really supportive. That's how it's supposed to be between sisters. And we need to clone. We need to take you and clone you.
And same. I appreciate that. Now I'm cloudy with a chance of showers. Now I'm just like okay, but I feel like we need more of that because we have to lift each other up. Like we can't.
Yeah.
That's the only way to move forward when you lifting people up and and knowing like you can bring out the best in someone. And I've seen you do that, and I've seen you like transcend so many things. So I'm just like, I'm just looking, when I see you, I'm like, Miss Tressa over here just changing the game, taking up space, making sure that they hear and see us in all our ponytails and black girl magic, dressing no salad. I be in the background like, go Tressa. And you know, I'm just glad that we was able to do this. And I wanted to quote you to you. So one of the quotes that you said that really just ministered to my spirit, you said, I transform dreamers into writers, producers, and serial entrepreneurs. That right there was like the transformer. That is just like game changing for me. So not only did you do that for yourself, what compelled you to help others follow their dreams also?
Yeah, I think so. Number one, helping others, educating others, that's always been me and my background. It's a part of my character. It's how I was raised. I come from a family full of teachers. And even though I always wanted to be an entrepreneur from the very beginning, I remember my grandmother saying, no, you're going to go to school. You're going to get this master's in education and you're going to teach. And I'm like, I'm not going to teach. But it's in my blood to teach. So before I started writing books, before I started producing movies, I was a teacher. And I absolutely love it because my heart is to teach, to motivate, to give. I like seeing other people win. It's no fun if you're the only winner.
Right.
Yeah. So it's just naturally in me. And so that's why, you see that quote on my site, because I do teach other people to kind of duplicate my success and help them figure out their way.
And see, that's why you are so successful, because you're not sitting there like a miser just holding everything. I think that information should be shared. And the more you give, the more you get back. Throw it back to the throwback. We are going over favorite episodes of Crew Love. And this is episode 4 entitled Big Lip Energy, which features Ayanna Ellis, author, activist, comedian, and just an all-around good person. This was a heavy episode, and this episode dealt with self-esteem issues, how self-esteem issues from a child can hinder you in your adult life, and it's entitled Big Lip Energy because it actually tackled my self-consciousness about wearing lipstick because of the size of my lips. And we were able to really just discuss it, go over it, bring some laughter, bring some love to it. And my favorite moment is where we're hashtagging Big Lip Energy, because that's really what it's about. It's about the energy that you bring. So I have to love these lips. They're mine. They're on my face. You have to love you. And this was just really, really a love letter to ourselves and a love letter to each other. And I hope you enjoy it. I went shopping for myself because I always look for a reason to go shopping. And then I went on to the fancy people stuff. I went on to Charlotte Tilbury only because her name was Charlotte like me. And the bitch was like, hey, it's okay, Miss Charlotte. I'm gonna go ahead and see what's happening. And then I did some extra shit. I gift wrapped it to myself because that's how a bitch is. They be like, gift wrap, bitch. Yes, Virgo.
Is this a gift for someone? Yes, it is.
Yes. The gift is for me. I bought it for myself. I got it for me. I was like, yes, Virgo, gift wrap. What's the sign of your someone? She's a Virgo. She is a Virgo. And like I got it again because, like I said, her name was Charlotte like me. So I felt like that was a sign. Like I'm a big believer in signs and shit.
Yes, absolutely.
So I got it in the car. It said, give a woman the right makeup, she can conquer the world. I was like, okay. I even wrote myself a note, but that shit smudged off. And it was like, make them come up and get it. Give that big lip energy. It's smudged.
That's right. I love that big lip energy. I love that.
I do it. Listen, these two coolest, bitch. Bubble lip.
You should try it. You make sure whenever you just want to put your lipstick on, you hashtag big lip energy, bitch. You coined the phrase. You heard it here first on Charlotte's Closet.
Yeah, big lip energy. Woo, baby, because I'm telling you, it definitely needed. So it came. And
to see what you got, girl.
Bam! I got 3 of them out of my box. And I was liking their stuff because with 3 lipsticks, you get some free stuff. And then again, I feel like it was like, look, goddess, a bitch is like, Charlotte goddess, I'm always on Instagram name. A bitch is like, look at them speaking to my inner self. It was meant to be. I was like, Okay, now that the credits is rolling, this is my credits rolling, so I want to give my shout outs. I want to give thanks to Kawan, my partner, my best friend, who's always pushing me to believe and go forward. I want to thank Allie, my daughter. I want to thank Starquan, my son. I want to thank Julia Press for believing. I want to thank Allison for doing her due. I want to thank Catitude Photography for always giving me the best pictures I need, her entire team, WMK Images, Prue Torres Photography. I want to thank you guys. I want to thank Mr. Brooks, and he was on the videography. I would like to thank him. I want to thank Lathea Smith for singing that theme song that got me together. I want to thank my son Star for the bars on the theme song. I need to thank my goddamn squad, which is Gabor, Love Star Faces, who always give me the beat down on his face. I want to thank my celebrity stylist, Deirdre Moore, who always makes sure the bundleabra is always bundleabering. I want to thank the whole team. I want to thank the Crew Love team, Tabitha, Shancy, Allie. I want to thank Adrian for always keeping me in the frames. I want to thank my best friend Mona. I want to thank Latoya. I want to thank the Hip Hop Closet. I want to thank Brahim. I want to thank Al Sadiq. I want to thank Flee to Go. I would like to thank Azabel. I want to thank Ayana Ellis. I would like to thank my mama for always being the mama that she is. I want to thank to all my Crew Love that bought the merch, that bought the magazine, that subscribed, that shared, that came to the party. I want to thank the vendors. I want to thank Wolf Whiskey for supplying us with that good whiskey. I want to thank Happy Cork of Brooklyn for supplying us with those good wines. I want to thank the Hip Hop Closet. I want to thank the designer of my dress. I just want to tell y'all what's next for me. Charlotte's Closet TV. We already on season 2. It's Shopping with Charlotte. I want you guys to see what's going on. Check in. I'm on Spotify, Apple, on all streaming platforms. Check me out. Check us out, Charlotte's Closet TV on the YouTube. I am on Instagram, Charlotte's_Closet__, intellectualinc.com, intellectualinc.com/Charlotte's Closet. Check us out, tap in. And if I did not name you, it does not mean that I do not love you. It just means that you all are part of my crew. You know what I'm about. Different crews from different views. I love you guys. It's your Roving Reporter sending love to my crew across the globe. Hey, yo!